Tinubu's tax reforms will deny northern Nigerian funds to pay salaries, build roads, says Bauchi Governor Mohammed. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, good morning. And please, before I go into details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe, and share. Now the details. Bauchi State Governor Bala Mohammed has stated that if President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's proposed tax reforms are approved by the National Assembly, northern states will lose their financial ability to pay civil servant salaries and address infrastructure gaps. There are 19 states in Nigeria's northern region across the northwest, northeast, and north central geopolitical zones. The governor said this when he received the Christian community in Bauchi State, who visited him at the government house on Wednesday for the annual Christmas homage. He branded the tax reforms as anti-northern and condemned President Tinubu for advocating measures that will allegedly benefit one area of the country over another. It is not about pride or ego. We must be able to do things that will be assisted with because whatever it is, the situation was not like this before. If the situation was bad before I came, tell me, and I must change and I must change. And that is why the presidency must listen to the cries about tax reform, he said. It is not a good policy for northern Nigeria because we are not going to get money to pay you salaries, to do roads. They must listen, otherwise they are calling for anarchy, and that is not good. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, now we have come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, in contribution to the news that I have read, I want to say that these governments are really disappointing. At least there are some there are some key structures they need to face instead of coming up with such projects that will not benefit the country. And I'll still say, and I've already said it before, that this there is no project that the federal government are bringing out. Definitely, they've seen that 90% will benefit them before they can decide that okay, it will benefit them 90% before it benefits the citizens at all. Moving down to the comment section, the first comment I have here says, but the tax reform will not deny them to pay for state police they were all agitating for. Lazy governors who only believe in federal government allocation. Incompetent has ruined them despite all the resources that have. Another comment here says it is well evident that Northerners live on the South, whereas North have enough resources to make them great, but incompetent has killed them. Still at the comment section, a comment here says for Northerners to kick against this reform, just know Nigeria is heading towards greatness. We will support it with everything we have. Shikina. Another interesting comment here says those in support of any law that will impoverish the North should have worked on the disintegration of Nigeria so that the North will stand on its own. With the Northern honest human and natural resources, coupled with it, vast agricultural land, Northern Nigeria have no reason to be southern part of the country. And the last comment here says, we can't continue like this, being the burden bearer of the northern Nigeria. The earlier they wake up from the sleep of laziness, the better.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.